Yes, number one, mains Cloud, and has the Bayo for certain matchups. For the, I mean, I haven't grinded with him for a while since I left, but I mean, to my knowledge, the general mentality is like, oh, hey, you know, this guy has a really good pattern of my my recovery. When we play Bayo, definitely, I mean, shouldn't be getting gimped as Bayo, so I'm going to have like more on-stage time, be able to just play the game against the guy a little bit more because he has a really good feel for how I recover. Okay. So general mentality. For teams, of course, if you main Cloud, why not play Cloud?
Right, of course. And lo and behold.
All right, so we got the Bayo and Toon Link. So Toon Link kind of similar to Link that we just saw, but the bomb pulls are going to be a little quicker. So you're going to see a lot more projectile-heavy style, rather where like Link is kind of like a projectile/grappler kind of character.
So one thing that I actually really enjoyed when I was watching. Oh,
wow. Yo, can we talk about that punish, though? Did you just witch twist my partner?
Yeah.
Yo.
Don't you ever touch my partner.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just going to take some damage, right, Bam?
No,
you're
gone.
You're dead.
You're dead.
Yeah, so that's a stock, buddy.
Yep.
Wow, double back air. And the ping pong starting. Nope. Snappy able to air dodge. Floatiness of Toon Link coming into play there.
So one thing I would like to know. Oh, gosh. Can he play?
Two for two?
Yeah, can he play?
Dang. I guess. No, is this a no witch twist zone?
No witch twist zone.
No witch twist zone.
No. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, we got the.
I thought he was gonna go back out there and just do it. You know what's so funny? S2H is such a hilarious guy, man. Because there's times when this guy plays where I feel like his initial thought process, if it's all together, it's just like he just systematic. Just you're gone. Doesn't matter. Not even thinking about anything. He just punishes everything cleanly for optimal and goes from there. If he feels like, oh, this person is just, I feel this person is better than me, it's literally like, I think, therefore I am. And so I feel like right now, he seems like he's in a good mindset. I know he's been really enjoying his time here. Yeah. And I think you're kind of seeing that as a result. For him to just kind of come through and quickly just dismantle those stocks.
Yeah, confidence is a very big factor, man. If you don't believe in yourself, it's kind of over.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
And I've heard many wise men say.
Yep.
I've heard many men say, fake it till you make it, man.
Fake it till you make it.
If you can't be confident, dude, just fake it.
Yep. And eventually one day you're like, wait, you know what?
Dang,
I'm pretty good.
Let's go.
I actually am good. It's a real thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, there it is again. S2H on the interrupt. And Bayo can be strong in doubles, but there are some weak sides. Her general like combo setup, it does take some time. So if there's a character, especially like Meta Knight.
Yep. Ooh. Yep. Oh yeah. I'll take that any day of the week.
Dang, that was.
What a play.
That was the fastest chair stock I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was a really good bait right there.
Yes,
bait and punish. Yeah, especially just Meta Knight having that shuttle loop that propels himself upward, and you have those multiple jumps. You are able to get up there and really, you can punish Bayonetta for trying to set up for the off-the-top combo.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no, he's going to go. Ooh, yeah, you can save him there. It was just a rough situation. The only way that he probably could have saved him is if he actually scooped him up with the side B and then he like teched.
Yeah. So wow, I mean that was a quick reversal.
Yeah.
We're back to last stock,
yes,
but the Toon Link is leading right now. Okay, and then right now Bayonetta not in the best position. Ladder setup, no.
Oh, good cash. And I'm loving the chemistry I'm seeing here from Rush this week. These guys were practicing before last night, so I mean, I feel like these guys were like, hey, we want to take this one. S2H has always been phenomenal in doubles in SoCal, and I mean, Rush, like you said, #1 in the PR.
Yeah.
This guy's very, very talented.
And he's really good in teams too. Like very. He's probably like the best in teams in Hawaii by like a very large margin.
Right. No, I can see it. This is definitely how he plays.
Okay, so right now Bayonetta, and
done. Yep, sitting under the tree, dude.
Yeah, really solid stuff. I mean, I feel like the second stock was a little flub there. It was kind of like a very slight miscommunication. Oh, Schroeder.
Let's go, Schroeder.
Let's go, Schroeder.
Yo, press some buttons, man, and congratulate yourself for being here, man, in the mix. Oh, man.
Yeah, other than that little slip up on the second stock, you definitely saw the chemistry. We saw the saves.
Yes.
And even it's crazy because when you think about it like in deeper layers, you know, Rush can overextend against Bayonetta really high up, but in a singles format, you wouldn't want to do that. But it might be okay to do it in the doubles if you got that Meta Knight to back it up. It's like,
Absolutely.
oh, come on, Witch Twist me. Like, see what happens here. And a lot of the times, S2H is getting the shuttle loop on just Bayo, and he's not hitting Rush at all. So just very precise up Bs there. And
yeah, and that's
very
just,
accurate.
like always a beautiful thing when your teammate's able to cover up those kind of single-esque weaknesses that you may have, right?
Yeah.
Because honestly, like a lot of people right now look at Cloud and Bayo to be like an even matchup. Usually it comes down to really if the Cloud is able to, do the SDI properly, know the general DI, and just, in certain situations where you kind of you don't want to overextend, right? You don't want to go high because you get hit by Witch Twist.
Right.
Like you said, because in this situation, because the S2H giving great coverage, this allows Rush to just go essentially balls deep, man.
Oh, yeah.
He can just go in and do what he needs to do. And obviously he's been able to get a lot of benefit out of that, play his game.
Yeah, and he knows that too. So he's probably going to extend even more than usual.
Absolutely. Case in point, man.
Okay, so right now, the up smash, really solid way, but here's the Witch Twist, S2H on the receiving end, up air, not able to take it. Ooh, connects it into the up air.
So actually, that was a good play right there. We were able to take that stock. One thing that I actually want to see come out of Spirit, which I think is something really important, maybe you'll recognize this soon, S2H is actually really not good when it comes to any of the general DI and SDI against Bayonetta. It's something that you usually he uses the fact that he's really solid in neutral. Usually checks out maneuvers around. He can combo her fairly well. And so he goes from there, as you can see right now.
Yeah, because I believe Spirit actually got a side B into an up air, which usually shouldn't work. As long as you just DI the side B in, and you got like the middle or the last hit, you should be completely fine.
Right, exactly. So that is one thing that, if I was Spirit, I'd be looking for. Maybe instead of going after Rush, more so go ahead, go after S2H, or at least try to sit back and play defensive.
Oh, here it is.
And then go after him, get a conversion off the top.
Yeah, even S2H being a fast faller as well, so definitely, and also on top of that, Rush has very good smash. Yeah, this is a very, like, everyone knows this.
Oh, yeah. I was playing with him earlier as well. I saw it. Very, very talented from this. Oh, and he has amazing fairs, by the way.
Yeah.
Rush does not care. Like he throws those fairs out in such opportune moments, man. Really recognizes the strength of that move. A lot of Clouds have been utilizing it a bit more so, but I just, in general, I've really, really loved how Rush utilizes that move.
Yeah, he does a lot of ways of covering high with it, and it takes up so much area, and it's so strong.
Yeah, it's very Shulk-esque.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And there's that dash attack right off the top. 3 to 4 stocks now. We'll see if Blue Team can make any adjustments right now. It is looking quite grim, though. The limit is also online, so this could be another early stock if you can get the finishing touch.
Oh, wow.
And that's another thing that's not as strong in doubles as in singles, the Witch Time.
Yes, absolutely.
If Bayonetta gets hit while the Witch Time is active, the Witch Time just goes away. So you definitely have a chance to save your partner.
Yeah. So, obviously, I'm sure that you've noticed, like, we haven't really talked so much kind of about Snap. Oh, I think he hit him on a solo jump. Yes, he did. He's done.
Ooh, and there's the finish.
What a touch.
Yep.
Yes.
And now Snappy in a position 2v1, very difficult for stocks.
Absolutely. So one thing for Snappy, I felt like Snappy was majority of the time just playing his own game. He really wasn't looking at how he's going to go about dealing or kind of really assisting Spirit, and that's kind of a big problem. Like, again, when you are a zoner, sometimes zoners kind of default to very base strategies, right?
Yeah.
And it can just continue to do so. You can't necessarily do that in doubles because your opponent's going to need assistance. And if you're not going to be able to give it to them, then that's what happens.
Yeah. And it's just, especially with Bayonetta, I think Bayonetta is one of the harder characters to play teams with because she's a character where it's like, okay, I can go into my combo string, but if they're aware enough, I can get killed for it. So then you need to start doing passes like, oh, I'm just going to up B, but only up B. Do Witch Twist one, pass it to my teammate, they'll up air or something like that. And it gives... The up B gives them enough time, but your opponent or your teammate just has to know that you're going for a pass instead of trying to follow up with like an ABK or something like that. So that, I definitely feel like you can't like willy-nilly be like, oh, hey, let's team and you can use Bayo. Like, I mean, you can, but I feel like it'll take at least like some kind of like, oh, hey, you should tell me when you're going to pass or something.
Exactly.
Like, definitely requires a tad bit more coordination.